Hi, welcome back to This Lovely Stitch. On this channel, we create what we love and explore the creative process. For today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to crochet a basic heart. Now, I've seen a lot of different crochet heart patterns out there. This is my personal pattern, which is a variation on lots of other patterns that I've used. So if you've crocheted a heart before and done it differently, that doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. This is just how I do it. So first, you're going to need some yarn. You can use any yarn weight and the corresponding hook size, whatever makes you comfortable. Today I'll be using worsted weight yarn with a 5.5mm crochet hook. You'll also need a pair of sharp scissors to finish off the project at the end. So just detangling my yarn real quick. Comment down below what things you're going to use these crochet hearts for. Personally, I'm crocheting a bunch of hearts to make pins for a youth conference I'm going to this summer. All right, now to start off the heart, the first step we're going to do for round one is make a magic circle. So to make a magic circle, you're going to make an X, just like you would to make a slip knot. You're going to go over the first loop, then you're going to go like that, pull up a loop, and twist. So one more time, you're going to make an X across your fingers. So X, trap it with your pinky. With your crochet hook, you're going to go under the first one, pull up a loop from the second one, go out, and twist. So now you can see I've formed a loop. If your loop is a little bit small like mine, you can just pull one end to make it a little bit larger. All right, to start off, you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then inside of the ring, so this is the loop that I've just made, I'm going to make 3 treble crochets. So to do a treble crochet, you're going to yarn over once, yarn over again, insert your hook, yarn over again, pull up a loop. So now you have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops. If that was a little too fast for you, I do have a tutorial on my channel for how to treble crochet and how to double crochet. So you're going to do that 3 times. I'm going to do that again, twice more. All right, 3 treble crochets. All right, just move to a higher angle, that way it's easier to see all the steps. So you have your chain 3, and then you have your 3 treble crochets. So now you're going to do 3 double crochets. So to double crochet, let me show that. You yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, go through 1, so now you have 3. Yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops. If that was a little too fast for you, I do have a tutorial going over how to double crochet. So I'm just doing my 3 double crochets. Now I'm going to chain 1, so that's my chain 1. Going to do 1 treble crochet, so remember treble is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up 1 loop. Now we have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops, yarn over again. Oops, made a little mistake there. Yarn over again, pull through those other 2 loops. So 1 treble crochet stitch, then we're going to chain 1 again, 3 double crochet, then we're going to do 3 more treble crochets. And if you're running out of space on in your magic circle like I am, you may need to start over and make your magic circle bigger, or if you just pull one end, you can kind of see how I'm scooting the stitches down, and now I have all this space left. So I did those 3 double crochets. Sorry, 1 second. So sorry, that was 3 double crochets. Time to do 3 treble crochets. Okay, now that I've done those 3 treble crochets, I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the end that I had when I originally made that magic circle, I'm going to pull that. So you can see as I pull it, the circle becomes smaller. And then we have the heart. And then to finish off the heart, what you're going to do is you want to leave enough space, so don't pull it like super tight, because you are going to slip stitch into the middle of that circle. So to slip stitch, what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook in that center. You're going to yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on the hook, and you're going to slip over. So you're not going to actually crochet over, you're just going to slip. And then to finish off, you're going to cut an end. So using my scissors, I'm going to cut an end with the working yarn, and you do want this to be long enough. I always cut it the same as the tail end, because you're going to use the tail ends of the working yarn to actually finish off the heart. So now you're going to make 1 more slip stitch. So the point of the heart, right here where there's that chain 1, go in, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull up a loop again, and you're just going to pull all the way through. Now to actually make the heart shape, because you can see this is a little bit circular now, you're going to take the tail end that we just did, so this one, and the tail end of the magic circle, and you're going to tie them together. And this one you are going to tie together tightly, because this is what's going to actually be there to form the more prominent heart shape. So just a basic knot will do. And then I always like to just pull apart the little edges of the heart, and you can see that it's now more obvious that it's a heart. And I just double knot just to be sure that nothing unravels. And for this, since I'm going to hot glue it onto something else, I can just snip my ends. But if this was a real project or a standalone thing, I would recommend weaving in your ends. So there you go. That is how you crochet a heart. If this tutorial was helpful to you, make sure to give this video a like, comment down below what you will use these hearts for, and I'll see you next week with another crochet stitch tutorial. Bye!